Welcome to Shabbat with the Schmear here at Barney Greengrass on the Upper West Side. I'm Shabbat Mom, also known as Meredith Berkman, and I am here with a Torah scholar always known as Rabbi Adam Mintz. Shabbat Shalom, Rabbi.
Shabbat Shalom, Meredith. This week, Va'et Chanan. Va'et Chanan means to plea. And Moses here pleads one last time with God to allow him into the land. We can imagine how painful that must have been to Moses, that he approaches God and he says, God, I don't know if I really deserve it. Maybe I did sin, but listen, it's been a long 40 years. Do me a favor, look the other way. Can I at least go into the land?
Well, let me ask you a question, because it also says he mentions to the people that I am not allowed to enter because you fetchers made me hit the rock twice. So is there a commentary or is there an interpretation or do you think that he's also making sure that he's holding the people accountable or making them feel guilty? And by the way, you fetchers, it's all your fault? Or do you think that's not part of what he's saying?
I think it definitely is part of it. But that's frustration. Moses is not allowed in the land. And finally, at the end of his life, he says to them, you bums, it's your fault.
Interesting. Wouldn't you love to hear something coming from the other end of that, like Shabbat mom of biblical time talking to her friends afterward? I mean, look, it's not our fault that he lost his temper. Is it really? But I guess we'll have to wait to see how that plays out another time.
But he doesn't get his wish, and he's not allowed to enter the land. So actually, this portion is part of the tragedy of the book of Devarim.
But it's also about, I always try to look at it a different way, which it's also part of the beauty of being human. I don't like to mix Mick Jagger and the Bible and Moses in the same place, but you can't always get what you want. You try sometimes, but you just might find you get what you need, and maybe this is what the people needed to see, that even Moses wasn't worthy of entering the land. Moshe Rabbeinu, even he made a mistake. We're all human, and we have to forgive ourselves.
So it's a wonderful lesson for a wonderful time.
What, the Mick Jagger or the...
Both of them.
Okay.
Mick Jagger would be proud and Moshe Rabbeinu would be proud. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.